Hello and happy Friday. Mr. McCarthy here for this week's video update for Friday, February 26th. I hope everyone is doing well and finally enjoying some of this nice weather. I'm actually able to see some of the grass in front of my house, so things are finally starting to look up with the weather. So I just wanted to catch up with all of you and kind of let you know what your students should be working on at this point. So last week we rolled out a brand new project. It's 2 weeks long, and it's actually a marketing campaign. So marketing campaign basically means you're trying to promote a product or a service on behalf of your client. So I told all of the students that they've been hired by an organization called Safe to Say. The Safe to Say Something organization is actually a collection of a phone number, website, and app for students to be able to report any type of suspicious activity in terms of, say, harassment, bullying, threats to themselves or others. If they're concerned about friends, this is a safe place to be able to use the app, phone number, or website to let people know. It came out of a very unfortunate event some years back from the Sandy Hook mass shooting at the elementary school at Sandy Hook. So people from that area created this organization to be able to try and prevent things like that from ever happening again. They believe that some people did know that something was coming, but just didn't know how to report it or were afraid to report it. So the Safe to Say Something organization, I feel, is extremely helpful. It's actually helped my students in the past and some friends. So I decided to make a marketing project out of it where the first year students, so all of the new students, are responsible to make a poster and what's called a social media advertisement. So it's a template. The advertisement is a template that I gave them. It looks like a phone and some boxes to the left so you can fit your images in the different sizes for advertisements you would see on your phone or on the internet. The second level students, returning students that are actually coming in class, are doing a video PSA, a public service announcement. It's a 2-minute video that they're going to use to try and promote the Safe to Say organization. For those students that are returning and are actually virtual and working from home, they're going to be required to do a 60-second radio public service announcement. Every student that's working on this should download the app. It's free. It doesn't track you. And as I said, it's a valuable tool that they, who knows, they may use in the future. And they're going to use that app to go in, and there's a variety of topics that you would choose from that they will focus on as the theme of their project. Once they download that, pick out their theme, they start coming up with their ideas and, brainstorming session, trying to think of what they want to do and how they want to do it. I'll take a look at that. And then from that point, they have to develop a slogan, just like Nike would be "Just Do It," or milk, got milk. So they're going to try and come up with some sort of a slogan or a tagline that will help sell their message and make it more memorable. And once they're done, their poster, their video, or their radio commercial will have that tagline and slogan based on the theme and topic that they choose from Safe to Say. I know it sounds like there's a lot going on. I will provide you with the link below this YouTube video. It'll take you directly to the instructions, explain everything. If you have any questions, please let me know. There's actually no exploratory for this week because it's a pretty in-depth and complicated project, so I'd really like the students to focus on it. There's also some quizzes and things that are associated with this project that they'll be doing too. The last thing I wanted to say real quick is we are, believe it or not, at the middle of the third marking period. So we're getting close to mid-mark. Some schools are due this week, some are next. Please talk to your student. Go into their PowerSchool account, go into their Schoology account. If you can't get into them for some reason, just let me know and I will reach out to our tech department. But see what they're working on and check their grades. Unfortunately, it seems that there are more than a couple students that just aren't doing the work until they get threatened with failing or it's mid-marks and they haven't submitted. Because honestly, we started the third marking period back in January, and there are some students that haven't submitted any work yet. So what that would appear, to guidance counselors, to yourself, to me, is that they're failing because they haven't submitted anything. Then there's a wave of work that gets handed in that I have to grade, and then their grade is actually accurate because they turn things in. So please try and encourage your student. They should be submitting work every week. They should be doing daily attendance every day. They have to answer a question every day, and that's how we mark them for attendance. At least once a week, they should be submitting something. So please go into their Schoology account. If you look to the left, you'll see where it says grades. You can click and look at all of the projects they did along with grades and comments, or there's a little green dash. It just means they haven't submitted it yet. So please make sure they're doing that. I will be sending out notices next week to you and copy your student, basically a failure warning, to just try and get in front of it to make sure they're going to, get the work done. Once again, if you have any questions about any of this, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. The email that I'm sending with the link to this video, all of my contact information is below, along with my office hours. You could jump on Zoom Monday through Thursday from 1:45 to 2:30, and let me know if there's anything you would like to talk about. So that's it for now. All of the projects that I just described will be due next Sunday. I believe it's March 7th. So they should have plenty of time. We started last week. Once again, thank you very much for being involved, and I hope to hear from you soon, and have a great weekend.